So, time to visit the Yavin space station again.
What happened? What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Kareth's vessel. My old mentor. Admiral Kareth taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Kareth's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Chance for revenge.
That is not the way of the Jedi. Vengeance, anger, emotion.
He's
These
not a
things lead to the
Jedi.
dark side.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Kareth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Yeah, I think Admiral Kareth will be watching the three of us very closely. One of the others is going to have to save us.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
Mission T... definitely not Mission T3M4. Definitely not. Jolie. That's an option. HK-47 Candaris. Juhani. I'm not gonna trust any of the Jedi to do it. How about HK-40s? Candaris would probably very easily do it. Yes, the healing ability is... well, it's probably without equipment though. Benefit of a Force user would be that they might be able to keep their equipment. Well, we could give it to Jolie. I don't think they know we have a group. On the positive side, they wouldn't care about a droid. So HK-47, leave it to him because he's trustworthy.
Statement. My construction includes a reserve memory chip and backup power supply that automatically kicks in if I have been shut down too long. Deactivate my main circuits and wipe my memory chip. The Sith will take me to the junk heap, and I can come rescue the rest of you after I reactivate.
Okay, shut down HK-47. Hope this plan works.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Bastila, Karth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Karth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found a disabled hunter-killer droid in the back of the ship.
Excellent. We can reprogram this droid to fight in our own army, wipe its memory chip, and take it to the salvage shop. The technicians will deal with it later.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promise myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Karth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you
are. I'll pretend that I might be open to joining.
Your loyalty is as fickle as ever, I see. Malak will find that amusing, though I seriously doubt he will want you, of all people, at his side. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
What history?
You mean... Oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields. Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
What are you talking about?
I am interrogating you, not the other way around. You will answer questions, not ask them. It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
Yeah, go ahead, torture her. I don't really like her anyway.
You expect me to fall for such a transparent ploy? You travel halfway across the galaxy with someone and you expect me to believe you feel nothing for each other? I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Alderaan, it's on Alderaan.
Alderaan is nothing but a planet of artisans and philosophers. There is no training academy there. You must think this is a game. Very well, this is the price of your resistance. Enough! You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the academy was on Dantooine. and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
Never liked them anyway.
A brave front, but your feigned indifference does not fool me. Your masters are eradicated, along with any hope of someone rescuing you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
I've been sent to assassinate Lord Malak.
Do you take me for a fool? The Jedi are not assassins. They would never devise such a plan. Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No. No! Pain!
Listen, can you not hear her suffering? You can spare her further pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
Accomplishes nothing, so we will never break. No, I'll say that you're a sick and evil man, Soul Karath.
Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you, no! Mercy! No!
I'm surprised she did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I'm wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
How is she still standing?
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Karath had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
Yeah, no one is without hope of redemption. I don't want to say it, but I don't want to reach to Bastila either. So no one is without hope.
Yes. I suppose you're correct. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taras, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
Yeah, it's hard to believe they're all gone.
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Vendar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back.
Where is Soul Karath now?
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information. I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping you would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
So would have tortured us no matter what I told him.
I've known Admiral Karath a long time, and I think you're right. The interrogation was a sham. Saul was toying with us. He didn't care what we told him. I think it was just an excuse to torture us before Malak arrived.
Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope HK-47 busts us out of here before he arrives.
They let him keep his weapon. That's great. Dee, dee, dee. Ooh, we got a feat. Yeah, repair feats. Will be one of our final. Improved toughness, rapid fire. Yeah, the improved rapid fire is good enough for me. I don't really care too much about the final real defense. So yeah, I'll take the improved toughness. Recon mission droid. I do have decent repair skills, but I don't have any parts. Oh, 6 parts. Okay, he's fairly well equipped, so he should have no troubles here. Droid upgrades, more parts. We shield disruptor, flamethrower. Yeah, I don't think we'll have any trouble with this one. Okay, yeah, I'll repair it. Optimize weaponry, targeting systems, shields, patrol mode. We still have 5 parts left, and we have an ally here too. Yeah. Ooh, a lot of good supplies. Implants. Not good for us. What is a droid kill? I do want to support it. It's fairly slow. That's a shield. We'll let him take the lead. Starboard cell block. Don't run there. Just fire. Yeah. Just mowing them down. Computer parts. Repair kit. Brick terminal. I'm not going to slice it yet. We had some kind of access key, so where does this access key fit in? Insane Rhodians. Hazard. Basic equipment. hopelessly outgunned here. They are basically not hitting me at all, and I'm gunning them down with no effort. Sixth pass card. I think now I can access the computer. At least without spending the extra spikes to slicing it. Seems like an empty cell. Insane rhodiums. I want to open that. Nothing. Maybe this one. See, seems to be sane at least. Who are you? Just another ship they captured. Yeah, the other crew has been interrogated to the point that they're basically insane. I think they're smugglers, nothing more. What do you mean by rare goods? Yeah, smuggler. Yeah, you're a smuggler. How can you help me? An icebreaker. Can use to override seat security programs. Yeah, why wouldn't the seat have confiscated something like that? Yeah, seat didn't do a thorough check. Yeah, say no more, I get the picture. Okay, if we let him out, he'll give us the breaker. I think that's a fair deal. I'll see what I can do. It'll only work on the brick computers. Only good for one use, don't waste it. I don't think we need it. Use icebreaker. You hook up the icebreaker to the terminal. After a few moments you see activity on the screen. Okay, system commands. I don't want to open detention area or schematics. Or is detention area something different? We got the cameras. Where's the barracks? One's dead. Del Black. No, I don't want to release anything. Detention area. Okay, detention area is something different. So medical, we've been there. Detroit, that we've been here. We have 99 computer spikes. I think that's the icebreaker, so open detention area. Look out. Has to be here. Attention terminal. Starboard door. Equipment storage. Locked. Locked. Unlock the holding cells and equipment storage.
You may be a droid, but when this is all over, I'm gonna see the Republic gives you a medal for your part in this. If I remember the layout of the ship, our equipment should be in a storage chamber just through the north doors. After we grab our stuff, we need to get to the main bridge controls. The bridge is the only place that we can open the docking gates of the hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. We have to open those gates before we can fly out of here.
We better get moving. I can feel the darkness of Malak's presence approaching, and I don't want to be here when he arrives. None of us is a match for the Sith Lord.
We need a plan.
Surprise and secrecy will serve us best. A small group might have a better chance of sneaking onto the bridge undetected while the others make their way down to the Ebon Hawk.
Count me in, then. I've got a score to settle with the Admiral before we get off this ship. And I have a feeling I'm gonna find him on the Leviathan's bridge.
Yep, I'm coming too.
That's a good idea. The others can get to the Ebon Hawk on their own, but Karth and I might need your help. The three of us will get our equipment and make our way to the bridge. The rest of you head down to the docking hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. You'll have to find a way to deal with the guards.
Don't you worry about that. I know how to deal with the guards. They won't know what hit them.
Good. Get to the equipment room, grab what you need, and get going.
We'll meet you there as soon as we get those docking bay doors open. Just make sure the Hawk is ready to fly when we get there. And may the Force be with you.
We still have to get our equipment, so let's go. Level up. Our pistol user with the power shots. That's fine. We might as well give him... Well, I'm not sure he needs the implant level 3. On the other hand, why not really? I guess I could go with conditioning. Saving throws are always welcome. He has the pistols. Yeah, everything's ready, he doesn't need anything. I'm the only one who's butt naked here. Is this all our stuff? Yes it is. Dark Jedi Knight, Dark Jedi Master. What the Davic's War Suit. Mandalorian Battle Armor. 25 resist versus electrical. Cold Fire. Yeah, this isn't actually any good anymore. So we'll take the Mandalorian Battle Armor. It's much better, and the damage resistance versus electricity will be very welcome against the Sith. Immunity to critical hits. Nerve enhancement. Ooh, Constitution +4. Yeah, immunity to mind affecting. Collision utility belt. We shouldn't use this constantly. Only when we really need to. So, reflex 14, 18, 15 are resistances are insanely good. Physics arm pack and energy shield and our lightsaber. We could might as well use the strength amplifiers until we get something better. And save.
What?
I'm here.
I want to change the script from her to Jedi Droid Support 2.
Yes?
Let's go. So we need to go to the bridge, open the hangar doors so we can escape. Seems simple enough.
This is Canderous. We're at the Ebon Hawk. Like we figured, it's under heavy guard. But don't worry, we'll figure out a plan to take care of them.
To the bridge. Jesus Christ, what grenade spam.
There.
What is that? Strap destroyed.
So be it.
Jeez, what's a ton of these guys here. Well, I'm not getting too much damage out of this grenade. My saving throws are fantastic though. I guess healing will be left on me. Jesus Christ, this grenade spam is insane. Okay, let's go back to see if we can loot something useful. It's bad. Ah, cried. Now every item in the inventory is a new item. Okay, we set up a repair station at the storage room airlock to fix the damage to the bridge hull. Get the space suits from the armory and send a team out as soon as possible. I'm just clicking on these so I can see new data paths immediately.
What can I do?
Ready?
What?
Yeah, then downside of having a ton of hit points. It takes a huge amount of effort to heal them. Naturally, you have to have some form of full hit points, but I would certainly prefer resistance based. Much better to better to upkeep. Deadly gas. Don't throw those grenades. Okay, you guys aren't doing anything again. Neither am I. Okay, just sitting there taking grenades. Terrible AI. Terrible,
Sure.
terrible. It's like they didn't even test out the game. It worked much better at the early parts of the game, but now that there's all kinds of these different abilities being thrown around, it's constantly having these little hiccups. Yeah, I'm stuck here.
Down you go!
Soul droid. It's not fun. Droid heavy plating 3. Okay, I'm glad I didn't buy it. Didn't take long to get it anyway. Maybe we can program the KOTOR to use the assault droid. Slice. System commands. Open all security doors. Security cameras, barracks 1. 2, 3. Ooh. Good maintenance. Activate experimental assault droid. We might have to fight it. Who cares? So. Yep, that might be a problem. Who cares? Armory. And we need to go to the armory. Elevator corridor. Elevator corridor 2. Central corridor. Which corridor? Okay. Look out. I think we'll probably end up fighting the experimental assault droid. I think that's very, very likely. It's patrolling this, so let's move past it. Computer panel. I don't see any point in going to use computer panels. Yeah, it's definitely the force push or force wave in our case that causes all these issues.
Yes?
We should not use it. Not initially, not until everyone's already in the middle of fighting. They don't do anything. No, handle this.
I'm here.
Can't believe how useless you guys are, and it's the AI the reason they're useless. They're better fighters than I am, but they're not really.
Sure.
Anything that helps us in good combat? No, really. Not really, no. We could take the implant level 3 just in case we found something useful. It's also nice if we can put the implants we find mostly to some kind of good use.
Yes?
We can't access the bridge. Yeah, the intruder lockdown automatically protects the bridge. Dark Jedi Master. No, just keep attacking us. A couple of Jedi Masters. If I better heal.
There.
You asked for this! How'd you like that?
Yeah, it's going down.
How'd you like that?
The debuff ability on using the plague is very fairly potent.
How'd you like that?
You wouldn't think that it, yeah, no one can resist it, and it's significant drop in their combat capabilities. Deadly flash mine. I don't intend to use mines really, but they might be good money at this point. I have a ton of them. Maybe the better mines are worth using. It's not like I don't think they're bad. I just, since we're never on the defensive, we always have to go through these small groups of enemies, so it's not really warranted to use mines. And we're not really an underdog. At least I don't recall when was the last time we were. Maybe it's all changed. No, we need to get that bridge. Is this the armory? No, I don't think it is. Yeah. The armory had a space suit, so we need that. Here we go. And I'm stuck here. Now we should be able to get to the bridge. Security, spike tunnelers, grenades. Thermal detonators. Crappy armor. Dura steel heavy armor, that's probably a good armor. Decent weapons. I don't know how good weapons are, so I don't think they are. Yeah, pretty much basic weaponry. I don't intend to change the armor anyway. The protection from lightning is such a good ability against this field, so I definitely want to keep that. One into the airlock. Ah, yeah. He seems familiar. This isn't very atmospheric. You should have had breathing sounds. At least. You could also mute all sounds in space. It's quite an eerie atmosphere. Even if you have a fight and you can't hear any of the weapon sounds and things. Only thing you hear is vast silence and your own breathing or heartbeat, even though terrible things might be happening all around you. But this, where there's no inside noises coming and all the space noises are being heard, it's exactly like you would be in normal atmosphere, so it doesn't create any kind of different atmosphere here. We need to go where? South. So here. Need true pulse? True pulse first. What? We don't have a weapon. Well, I guess it would have looked silly to walk out there with a lightsaber, but that I noticed it quite quickly. What were we using? Mandalorian heavy pistols? Possibly. Or something else. I think they were Mandalorian heavy pistols. Well, they're at least good enough, so...
Sure.
You shall fall.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Okay, I think we need to prevent her from using Jedi support too much. He doesn't have attack.
How'd you like that?
Yeah, he doesn't have good attack abilities. Plague is the only good thing she has.
Yes?
At least Titania has never used Jedi support. Pretty straightforward warrior. You'll be better off just attacking.
Let's go!
Dodge lockers. We're getting a ton of new equipment here. I guess it's welcome. Ah, what is this? Probably exactly what we needed. The bridge.
Very resourceful. I assume you had some part in this. You learned your lessons well from me.
The only thing you taught me was betrayal and death, Saul.
Don't be a fool. I'm giving you and your companions a chance to surrender, a chance to live. Darth Malak himself is on his way. He'll be arriving any moment.
He speaks the truth, Karth. I can feel the Dark Lord's presence approaching.
Malak will destroy you. But if you throw down your weapons now, I will ask my master to be merciful.
I've seen enough of Sith mercy.
You always did like to do things the hard way. Lord Malak would have preferred live prisoners, but corpses will have to do.
Muted a critical hit. Find effective. So, which one is better? I think this is better, so we'll do switch around. Yeah, look at that friendly face. Just can feel the love. Kill these first. The true pulse.
Yes.
There!
Time to rumble!
Rock and rumble. Now these Jedi aren't too bad, they're not masters. Okay, he's going down soon.
Karth.
The Admiral! He's still alive!
It's time to finish this.
Yeah, we have to get out of here before Malak arrives.
Don't you understand what this man has done to my life? Do you know the pain he's brought me?
Killing him won't ease the pain, Karth. Do not become what you despise.
Karth. Must tell you something. Come closer. You didn't know, did you? Remember my dying words. Remember them whenever you look at those you thought were your friends.
It can't be true, can it? No, it can't. Damn you, Saul. Damn you.
Okay, he's dead. Your family's a win. Can we get the hell out of here now?
Basil, it is true, isn't it? And you knew. You and the whole damn Jedi Council, you knew the whole time.
Karth is not what you think. We had no other choice. Please, you don't understand.
So make me understand.
What are you talking about?
Not here, Karth. Please, there's no time. Malik is coming. This isn't the place. Please, Karth. I'm asking you to trust me for just a little while longer.
This really isn't the time to have conversations. We need to get the hell out of here.
Okay, I'll trust you, Bastila, but as soon as we're off this ship, I expect some answers.
Of course, Karth. As soon as we get to the Ebon Hawk, I'll explain everything. To both of you, I promise.
Sixth Assassin pistol, that's probably a very good pistol. Verpine prototype shields and a ton of money. How good is the pistol? Oh, there's two variants of them. The normal one is not too great. Second one, on the other hand, is amazing. So we'll switch that.
Yes?
What?
Yeah. Bridge controls. We came here to open the docking bay doors. I could alter the destination, but what would be the point? Well, we're going... Why are they in a line instead of in a group trying to stop us?
There, take it.
Okay, we need to reach the elevator then, so straight ahead. No need to deviate anywhere. Dark Jedi.
There.
Grenadier.
You shall fall.
What's going on? Oh, it's a soul droid. Yes. Maybe you should use
I'm
your
here.
droid destruction powers.
I heard of that. Yes?
You asked for this!
What is happening here? Why are you going down? Oh, there are spawning enemies here.
How'd you like that?
We're in
Yes?
pretty bad shape. The Grenadiers really do a bit of a job on us. And Cart is standing in the grenade rain right
Ready?
like an idiot.
What?
No, look, another. No. I'm not gonna wait here to loot, I need to get the hell out of here. Hangar. Okay.
It's Canderous. We took care of the guards. We're inside the Ebon Hawk and all systems are go. As soon as you guys join us, we can get out of here.
Didn't disable the tractor beam though. So what's preventing them from capturing us again? Not all that useful equipment, but it's easy experience, and we can turn that into money certainly. No, he's gone. Yeah, the weak Jedis are no longer an issue. You need to have something like a master to put any kind of a serious stuff, even a delay on our progress. Now we definitely need to sell a lot of the grenades away. Probably thousands worth of credits in them, invested in them, that we're never ever going to use.
You asked for this!
Yeah, great. We're not really getting any loot out of these guys. These are some kind of fodder versions of the Dark Jedi, not the real ones we've been fighting earlier. They're too weak. Their powers are fairly weak and they don't have a lot of hit points. So...
Darth Malak.
Down you go!
I hope you weren't thinking of leaving so soon, Bastila. I've spent far too much energy hunting down you and your companions to let you get away from me now. Besides, I had to see for myself if it was true. Even now, I can hardly believe my eyes. Tell me, why did the Jedi spare you? Is it vengeance you seek at this reunion?
What are you talking about?
What? You mean you don't know? All this time and you still haven't figured it out? I wonder how long you would have stayed blind to the truth. Surely some of what you once were must have surfaced by now. Even the combined power of the Jedi Council couldn't keep your true identity buried forever, could it?
The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes.
The Council would not normally accept an adult for training, but this is a special case.
They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity.
Tatooine. Kashyyyk. Manan. Korriban. Revan visited each of these worlds searching for clues to reveal the hidden location of the Starforge.
The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them?
You cannot hide from what you once were, Revan. Recognize that you were once the Dark Lord, and know that I have taken your place.
I still like this turn of events in this game, and the first time I played it I didn't see it coming. Naturally you suspected something more is going on, but I at least didn't see that coming. But it's still I think a good twist. No matter what you sort of play, and what kind of character you play, it makes perfect sense. And the game doesn't really have to tie your choices in any way to that. But if you go to the path of the dark side really heavily, even you probably you sort of give yourself the necessary connections and explanations because they come naturally, and if you got the light side, it's easy to wave away because your very identity is a new one, so you don't have to be burdened by it too heavily. No matter either way, you can play right after that like it doesn't matter, or that you're just the personality you were all along is just returning. No matter what you do, it's all fits into the plot. So it's a good solution, a nice reveal, and I like it quite a lot. I still like it. Yeah, so I am Darth Revan. How is that possible?
You do not yet remember, Revan? The Jedi set a trap. They lured us into battle against a small Republic fleet. During the attack, a team of Jedi Knights boarded your ship. The Jedi strike team captured you, and the Council used the Force to reprogram your mind. They wiped away your identity and turned you against your own followers.
Yeah, it's sort of there's always a logical explanation for what's happening to you during all this game, but there's also constantly being hinted at that's not really necessarily the case. But it's very hard to spot those hints unless you really look for them. Why wouldn't the Jedi simply kill me? I don't. I think the game sort of takes the Jedi don't kill their prisoners thing a bit too far, or more likely similar to the Karth on the bridge with the enemy admiral. Why wouldn't he kill him? So, because we try to stop him because don't do it, leads to the dark side crap. But that's the sort of the thing. It's danger for Jedis. It's not really that much of a danger for normal people. They can't be corrupted in the same way. And killing an enemy admiral that's sadistic and responsible for the murder of millions of people, you don't need to give in to your anger to have a justified reason to just pulling the trigger and ending him. He's a terrible threat. You don't have a limitless number of generals in an army. Killing them hurts. It's a just act. There's a lot of justifications to pull the trigger without having it to be, no, it leads to the dark side thing. And I think that's sort of I wish for an additional option at least that they would have provided, because killing an enemy leader responsible for atrocities, surely it's not you don't need to be filled with anger to have a good reason to pull the trigger on him. Why wouldn't the Jedi simply kill me?
The Jedi are fools. They do not believe in executing prisoners. Originally, I assumed you had died in the battle. Imagine my surprise when I found out you were still alive, Revan.
How could they capture someone as powerful as me?
I helped them, Revan. I always knew that one day the title of Dark Lord would be mine. When the Jedi strike team boarded your vessel, I saw my day had come. I ordered my own ships to fire on your bridge. I thought I could destroy all my enemies with a single glorious victory. I never dreamed the Jedi would take you alive from the wreckage.
Why would you betray your master? Because that's the Sith way. That's a stupid question. No, I don't believe. Yeah, both options are bad. Yeah, I'll take the first one though. Why did you betray me?
You mean why did I betray you, Revan? You are the one who taught me the ways of the Sith. The strongest must rule if we are to survive. You knew I would one day challenge you for supremacy, but you underestimated me. I acted sooner than you expected and seized the Sith throne with a single brilliant stroke.
Bastila, is that true?
It's true. I was part of the team sent to capture Revan, to capture you. When Malak fired on the ship, you were badly injured. We thought you were dead. Your mind was destroyed, but I used the Force to preserve the flicker of life in your body. I brought you to the Jedi Council. They were the ones who healed your damaged mind.
But the memories I have, where did they come from?
The Jedi Council didn't restore your wounded mind, Revan. They merely programmed it with a new identity, one loyal to the Republic. They tried to make you their slave.
Why the new identity?
We couldn't simply restore your true identity. Revan was too dangerous. But locked inside your mind was information the Republic needed, the secrets of the Starforge. The Council created an identity for you, a soldier under my command. Your subconscious memories were supposed to lead me to the Starforge. There was no other way to get the information.
They made you their puppet, Revan, and Bastila was the handler pulling your strings.
What if I remembered who I really was?
That was a risk the Council chose to take. I had to try and draw out the secrets of the Starforge. It was our only hope of stopping the Sith. There was no other choice.
It makes perfect sense to me.
Forgiveness, Revan. You are weak. I was right to betray you. You are not fit to rule the Sith. A small part of me has always regretted betraying you from afar. I always knew there were some who would think I acted out of fear, that I did not want to face you. But now fate has given me a second chance to prove myself. Once I defeat you in combat, no one will question my claim to the Sith throne. My triumph will be complete.
I don't see my choice in saving Bastila. That I think makes perfect sense to me, that I forgive her. It's a shitty thing to do, but it makes perfect sense. It's a very pragmatic solution. They had basically two options. Well, either get Malak to reveal their secrets, his secrets, or try to get it out of me, and Revan would certainly not have told them anything. So, your power is no match for the light. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I don't care what the other option is, I'm going to take it. You seem to forget I'm still alive.
The Jedi Council were foolish to let you live. I won't make the same mistake. We shall finish this alone in the ancient Sith tradition. Master versus apprentice, as it was meant to be.
Blood powers. I'm not sure how good he is. Does this work on him? He should be relatively safe on his force powers. We're gonna spam force powers. Yeah, that's I'm not immune to that, whatever that is. Fairly dangerous. Not all that amazing. If I had been a combat-focused character, that would have been a hit or two, or a turn or two, and it would have been over. So, not very powerful enemy at this point, at least. The problem is, I don't have a good way to deal damage to another Jedi, because they're mostly immune to the powers. That's something I have to work on. I need some kind of a force ability to attack them. Be immune to force powers now. I'll use hyper adrenaline strength. I need more damage.
This isn't over, Malak.
Your friends do not give up easily, Revan. You always could inspire loyalty. But even the three of you together cannot stand against my power.
For the Jedi! I'll hold Malak off. You two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
No, Bastila, he's too strong. No! The door's sealed. We can't get past. Come on, we have to get to the Ebon Hawk.
But Bastila, we have to help her.
Bastila doesn't stand a chance against Malak, but we can't help her. Not here. We have to get off the ship and find the Star Forge. That's the key to beating the Dark Lord. Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away. We can't let her sacrifice be in vain. Come on!
I sort of dislike that he won because of blood powers. I mean, couldn't have maybe a... Yeah, he's supposed to be the Dark Lord, so why couldn't they just make him harder? Sort of like you have to survive just like a minute against him or something like that. And then he uses his blood powers anyway. Now he's wasn't all that bad of an opponent, and then blood powers save his ass. So it gives a different kind of a feeling. I don't feel that Malak is a threat in the combat sense. At least they put up a different background. That's something. They could have made different type of fights, in my opinion. Having another of these stock fights here is sort of disappointing.
Where is Bastila? What happened on that ship?
We ran into Malak. He would have killed us, but Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away.
You mean she's dead?
Ah, Malak won't kill her. Don't be foolish. He'll want to use her battle meditation against the Republic. Turn her to the dark side, and the Sith will always be victorious.
Can't help Bastila, not unless we find the Star Force first.
Not so fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malak said, or should I?
I'll tell them. I'm Darth Revan.
Revan? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of a joke?
No, it's no joke. The Jedi Council captured Revan and erased the Dark Lord's mind, programming in a new identity. Saul Kareth told me on the Leviathan, and Bastila confirmed it.
You're Darth Revan? This is big. Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Small bits, a few strange dreams and visions.
Just a few flashes. That's it. Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
Of course it still matters. How do we know more memories won't come flooding back? How do we know Revan won't suddenly turn on us? The whole time we've been chasing after Malak, we've had his old Sith master right at our side, listening to our secrets, hearing our plans.
I still want to stop Malak.
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malak's the one who tried to destroy Terrace. Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now.
How can you say that, Mission? The Sith bombed my homeworld, Revan took away my family, and destroyed my life.
Everyone knows it was Malak who gave the order to attack your people, Karth. You can't blame Revan for that.
I suppose you've proven yourself to be a friend of the Republic by your actions so far, Revan. But can I trust you? Can any of us?
What about you, Jolie?
What about me? I already knew who you were, though it wasn't my place to tell you. Better off that you know, if you ask me. Does it change anything? I'm not here to judge you. You'll do what you have to do, and I'll help if I can.
Canderous.
You defeated the Mandalore clans in the war, Revan. You were the only one in the galaxy who could best us. We had never met one like you before, and never since. How can you even ask if I'll follow you? Whatever you're fighting, it will be worthy of my skill. I'm your man until the end, Revan. No matter how this plays out.
B3.
I knew the little guy would come through for you. Droids don't hold grudges.
HK-47.
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
What's happening?
Answer. My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it, Master.
So, this is the stimuli you were waiting for.
Explanation. I believe so, Master. I was unaware of my homing system until it had been activated. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon returning to my original master.
You mean Revan?
Affirmation. Correct, Master. Sith protocols maintain that all droid knowledge be deleted before assassination missions and restored upon return. I have returned to you, and my full functionality is now under your personal command. It is a distinct pleasure to see you again, Master.
Well, it makes a lot of sense, actually.
Observation. Indeed. I do hope we shall have the chance to engage in combat together again soon, Master.
Wow. What are the chances of that happening?
Remember, we're talking about the Force here. At this point, Malak himself could drop out of the sky and I wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Good point.
Well, Karth's basically on his alone at this.
Well, the others seem to trust you, and I don't see any other way that we can stop the Sith. And I suppose that Malak is the real enemy here. I really don't have any other choice, do I?
I won't be promising I won't let him down. I hate making casual promises. Yeah, I'm not Revan anymore, Kart, you have to believe that.
I want to believe you. You've proven yourself time and time again during our mission, but this is a little much for me to wrap my mind around.
Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
This must be even more of a shock to you. I don't know how you even keep going. I guess we both just have to find a way to push forward. Don't worry. I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my assignments or this mission. But don't forget, I've sworn an oath to defend the Republic. As long as this mission stays on course, I'll stick with you. But I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances. So I guess that's it then. We keep going. We've still got one more star map to uncover if we're gonna find that Star Forge and save Bastila, so let's do it before it's too late.
So, a good place to get some upgrades. Hopefully there are some upgrades. We need to dump a lot of equipment now. There's potential for trouble on this station, that's why I'm taking extra guys. There are the Trandoshan's and smugglers visiting this place, so we might encounter them at some point. Melee specialization plus 2 melee weapon damage. It's a decent upgrade for us because we have 2 weapons. We can also improve the power attack from this point on to get even more damage, but that damage is regardless of what kind of abilities we use. And more awareness. Eats. Yeah, I'm using defense focus feats quite a lot on this TLE. It's because he's more reliant on weapon, not weapon, but force powers. So they're the ones that we need to keep up. We need a few more level ups before we can get something really good. Master Valor. It's a group up. More wisdom. Powers. 1 power. Stasis field. Probably should use the stasis field. It's a fairly powerful ability. And with his stats, it should mostly work too on the enemies. So yeah, I want to do the equipment upgrades and purchases at least mostly before ending. I want to be ready to go on Korriban right from the start. I dislike doing equipment management thing.
The color of her mesh under the sky.
Kiaskranki to patslimo, ki itakanki channa kilikon. Kimba
The
Kimba no kunikset
looking for trouble.
Achua penki, yun patisa, ti chuba jikotka naga, kingbu mwa mulira dwana, kimba nikcha lora kun.
What's going on here, Suvan? They're extorting him. I think you guys better leave. Yeah. Dead or alive, you're leaving.
Eva, yun patisa, chiwa aita kang ki jiyokaku.
The color of her mesh under the sky.
Yeah, they'll be back in greater numbers.
Agi inko tune chunamuri ra tangi wama jikona.
He's worried about his safety now.
Ki mulira kun kin. Tong hit wama agi inko tune.
And he's frozen.
Ki mulira kun kin. Tong hit wama agi inko tune.
I want to... What did those Trandoshans want?
Ichuta, yun patisa, kimba nikchalora kun.
More of their more of his inventions. They're trying to take over exchange businesses now.
agi inko tune chuna muri ra tangit wama jiko na. Tonkit pa nonku nek abog ki muli ra kun king. Tong hit wama agi inko tune.
Okay. Anything you'd be willing to sell?
Ki muli ra kun king. Tong hit wama agi inko tune.
Heavy exoskeleton. Upgradable medium armor. Very nice. Baragwin assault blade. Yeah. 4 to 24 damage. Attack +2. Upgradable. Baragwin assault gun. 3 to 20. Heavy weapon. Upgradable range. Baragwin Iron X, so this will melt droids in seconds. Advanced Biostabilizer Mass, Mind Affecting and Poison Immunity, all saves +1. Dexterity 3, Blaster Bolt Deflection. Advanced Combat Implant. A lot of all the weapon native specializations really. Awareness +10, Dexterity +2. Mind Affecting Poison. Composite Heavy Plating. Heaviest droid armor. Unlimited uses shield. Droid parts, yeah. So weapons and heavy exoskeleton. 20,000! Well, we have 13,000 and we haven't sold anything yet. So I'm not sure what do we want to sell really. I'll just start with the crap. We have the racing bonds. I'm not going to sell those. Not yet. It's not like I think they're sacred items that I have to keep protecting. It's simply that there are backup in many ways. Yeah, I will sell a lot of mines now. Deadly mines. We won't sell deadly mines. I'll sell gas mines. Not deadly ones though. Average frag mines, we have a ton of them. I'll sell flash mines. 26 average mines. 8 deadly mines. Bio antidote package. We'll sell at least one of them. Two. They're not that great, and we can get better versions. Cardio response package. Away. I hate that I have to sell them one at a time, and there's an automatic confirmation that I can't skip. Every time I try to sell something that's worth more than 250 credits. Yeah, resist versus bludgeoning, I'll sell that. Verpine prototype. 6 shield. Mandalorian shield. Yeah, we'll sell the Sith shields. We'll leave some of these better shields. And leave the melee shields. Sell the energy shields. Achani shields, very powerful. Healing shields. Energy electrical. Energy sonic electrical. Arcanian energy shield. I'll sell the Arcanian shields. We're not using that many shields that often, and we have quite a number of them. +1 strength gauntlets. Sell those. Stabilizer demolitions +2. We can keep them. Interface visor. Probably don't need 2 of these. Improved power blast. Yeah, that big visor. Get the hell out. Breathing mask. We'll keep the breathing masks. Everyone can basically use them. Well, armor proficiency medium. Almost everyone. Immunity to critical hits, both on sensory visor. Very good. Light armor, everyone can really use them. The grenades. I haven't used a single cryobanic grenade. I'll sell all of them. Well, we could keep one. Same with the adhesive. Plasma grenades. Ion grenades might become useful. I don't think so, but selling sonic ones. Keep a single one. Poison grenades, yeah, get away from me. Thermal detonators, that's 1300 per detonator. I haven't used these, but we're gonna use them. I'll use thermal detonators or plasma grenades if we go with grenades. I'll sell all the frag grenades. We got a good, decent amount of money out of them. Frag grenades do too little damage to bother with anymore. 20 points, it just isn't enough. And the Lorian assault rifles, yeah, these are good weapons, but we don't have enough users, so we'll start selling these too. Yeah, faster rifles, these are totally useless. Light repeating blasters, totally useless. Sonic rifle, don't like it. Disruption rifle, I'm gonna go away. We could keep one, but I don't think so. Sith assault gun, not very good of a weapon, but we can get 1,000 out of each one, so... We have 41,000 bowcasters, don't care. Iron rifle, we could keep one, but... Ripper... I don't think I'll be using them. Purifying prototype Iron Blaster, I keep that, it's much better than the Iron Blaster. Sith Assassin Pistol, it's not a terrible weapon, we might keep that too. It's another anti-droid weapon. We'll keep the Mandalorian Heavy Pistol. The blasters, sell, Mandalorian blasters, sell. Hardline blasters. So they have a good attack modifier, but that's all they have, so we'll sell them. Carved blaster pistols, sell all of them. I'm not gonna sell lightsaber crystals, we could sell some of these lightsabers though. There's no possible way we can take use all of these. We'll keep a couple of short ones, one normal. Well, we don't really need the normal ones. I'll sell. You are upgraded, so we won't sell you. That's a Basilisk one. So, we should give it to Juhani anyway. That's what it was meant to, because of the massive critical. We'll sell a couple of these double-bladed lightsabers. Vipro double blade. Use craft double blade. It's yeah, we're selling it. Short swords go away. Vipro swords. We might give keep few of these, like a Chani foil, things like that. Sometimes we might want to give melee weapons to guys who are using ranged weapons, so we need a few of them in storage. But not a lot, so You are still heavy armor. Not a great armor. Battle armor, even worse. Powered light battle armor, very expensive. Why? Medium armor. I'm going to sell these. We have 60,000 credits. Zapra combat suit. Echani light armor. Dark Jedi Knight. Jedi Knight. We'll keep the Master Rogues. We'll keep a couple of the Night Groups too, but not a lot in general. And that's pretty much it. So we have 63,400 and we can at least get about 20,000 more without many sacrifices. So heavy exoskeleton, die. That's 20,000 down the drain. Baraquin assault plate, 9,000. Sweet. There were some weapons we wanted, at least one. What was it? Baraquin assault gun, 15,000. So yeah, fine. And that's it. We're left with 20,000. I don't think I want to. We have stabilizer gloves. Dexterity plus 3 is attractive. Okay, but Blaster Bolt Deflection. I don't think that ability is for non-Jedis. Could buy a few of these better implants. And that's it. So we still have 12,000. We can easily get 20 more. There will be an upgrade after Korriban, so yeah. And then we'll return to the ship and see. Okay. We'll return to the ship, put in the upgrade parts and see how good the items we bought are. So we bought an armor, a sword and a rifle. HK will get the rifle. I'm not sure who gets the armor. Sword will go likely to Kendra's. We also have a few new lightsaber crystals probably. Sigil. Luxem. Jinwa. No. Heavy exoskeleton. So it's plus defense 9, max dexterity plus 2, constitution plus 1, strength plus 2. So what are the upgrades? Attribute bonus, constitution plus 3, strength plus 3. So yeah. And defense bonus plus 4. So it's actually like a heavy armor with great stats bonuses and some dexterity bonus. So very good armor. What about the Baraquin assault blade? Yeah, we need to harvest some parts. So damage physical 2 to 12, energy 2 to 12, plus 2 to attack. Plus attack bonus 1 keen, so critical threat range is basically double. 17 to 20, plus 1 attack. +1 attack, extra damage bonus, Sonic 1d6. +1 attack, extra damage bonus, Sonic 1d6. So this is a massively damaging blade. What do we have left? Yeah, the weapon. Paraquin Assault Gun. Damage 3 to 20, and that's it. That's a good damage on its own. Attack bonus 1, damage bonus Sonic 1d6. Attack 1, Sonic damage 1d6. Sonic damage, attack plus 3, so attack plus 5, Sonic damage 3 to 80. Very, very powerful weapon. Compared to the previous one, which is 2 to 8 physical damage bonus. Same attack modifier though, so it's equally accurate but much more damaging. You'll get okay, damage 7 to 23. 6 to 38. That's a nice upgrade. You can get a better armor too. Advanced targeting. I think there was superior targeting. Okay. A lot of the upgrades will go to Andres. He benefits most from the strength-based armor, and it will also give, yeah, it's better armor, better dexterity bonus. We need to get immunity to critical hits and mind affecting from somewhere else. It's more damage, more life, and more armor. So it's an all-around upgrade for him. A Brave Mask, why do you have that? We can get an immunity to critical hits from the bow and visor. So this would be mind affecting and poison immunity. So same immunities with fewer items. And we haven't even given him the Paraquin Assault Blade. Damage now 14 to 24. 15 to 45. Holy shit. That's insanely powerful sword. Maximum damage almost doubled. We could use a better armor for him, but on the other hand, the damage resist to electrical is very good to have. Yeah. Okay, who doesn't have all those implants but could use an armor? Is it you? Dexterity plus 3, I don't... You can use the implants. So he doesn't really need. But his armor class is fairly low. Who else can use an armor? You can use an armor. Yeah. But the one he has is better. You can get the... No, you'll keep the bowcaster. The increased threat range is good for her. I guess the Kalo Nord armor could be good for me. We could switch around implants because we could get critical hits immunity and mind affecting immunity, but we would give up the electrical resistance. I'll give it a try. We get a bit higher, but we have mind affecting immunity here too, so we could change this now. There aren't any exactly great things to put here. So mind affecting is in no way an issue for us. How about a good combat implant? Dexterity +2. Constitution +4. Awareness +10, dexterity +2. This wouldn't be a bad thing. Reason being, it'll provide a combat bonus for us because we're dexterity based lightsaber user, and our awareness is crap, but we are disabling minds, so it has at least some synergy with us. I might want to change it to something else at one point, especially if we buy the Sith regeneration implant. That would be good for me though. So yeah, but now I'm very pleased with what we have. At least HK-47, especially Canderous is our deadliest fighter at this point. He regenerates, he's very hard to hit, he slaughters everything on even a few hits, and he's pretty much immune to anything that matters, so we're ready. Whatever Korriban holds for us, we're ready for it.